All right, welcome back to the Onebar Lupagus Show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus, and it is Underdog Fantasy time.
Underdog
Woo-hoo!
Fantasy. If you have not signed up, download the app yet. First of all, shame on you. I'd bend you over my knee, spank your bare butt cheeks until they are bruised because you're missing out. A hell of a damn good time. Promo code SKULL, drop it in. They'll match up the first deposit up to 100 bones. Again, not a great week for me last week, but I think I'm up ahead over this year.
Yeah,
So
doing very good. And first time, when you sign up for the first time, not only do they match up at the 100, but they always give you a beautiful special right off the bat. So be sure to check that out. And as always, put that promo code SKULL in. Easiest fantasy app out there. I even did some for the Twins today. I did more than
did
I
you?
could have. Yeah, absolutely.
Uh-oh.
Absolutely. Let's go. Royce Lewis needs to come through for me today.
I have no doubt he will.
All right, let's take a look. As always, if you do yours, make sure to let us know which one you did in the comments. Let's do it. Let's start off.
Let us know how you did.
And I haven't looked at through all of these. If there's a Chris Jones sack wise, if like the number's like 4.
What if his dingus falls out?
100%. All right, let's go. Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, this is tricky because Mahomes hasn't really been lighting up the stat sheets, especially as a passer.
Well, I did look quick. He seemed he's 50-50. 2 games he's been over 290. And 2 games he's been actually much lower than that. So against a suspect secondary of this Vikings, that 290 is actually pretty appealing.
Yeah, I don't know. I do have a strong feeling the gross pass defense of the Vikings might rear its ugly head again tomorrow. But the rushing yards, too, to me is kind of appealing. 24.5. Mahomes can get that, too.
I've realized one thing with Underdog is I always stick to very certain stats. I don't try to get fancy with the complete. Always go yards or touchdowns. I need to get out of my comfort zone a little bit.
Yeah, so let's keep scrolling. I mean, Mahomes will probably do something there, but it's a little horrifying.
Pacheco, he's had over 56 yards in all but one game, and it was the first game against the Lions. So that 56.5 is very tempting. But then again, they got a couple of backs too.
Yep, you got McKinnon on a revenge game.
We've played him like 15 times since he's left. I'm over him. I don't want to bet anything on Jerick McKinnon.
Kelsey's interesting. We had Byron Murphy was going to try to say something to him, make him all pissed off or something. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. No T Swift in attendance. I don't know how motivated he'll be, but he's
trying you're right. He'll probably, if he's not there, he's probably just going to say, you know what? I don't even want to play, guys. 7 receptions. We're going higher on that. I'm going to put that in right now.
And I'm trying to think. I feel like tight ends. I mean, Darnold Parham got 2 scores against us.
Too soon. I don't want to talk about Parham until like 2035.
I'm just trying to think of how we've done against tight ends because there's been years we're just horrible against tight ends.
Travis Kelce's the best in the game, and I think he's going to get 7.
And he's their number 1 target. So
Sky Moore, not uninterested. Kadarius Toney, you can stop me if you want, but I'm not interested in any of these guys.
No. The only thing about Rashee Rice being a rookie, Vikings do tend to have rookies have good games against them. So I'm actually tempted to take a Rashee Rice line on this one, as risky as it could be.
I would take the higher on receptions.
That's what I was thinking too. I was actually thinking higher in the receptions.
Justin Watson, all over the place.
No.
Kickers, uninterested.
I don't know. That Bucker to get 2 field goals seems pretty likely.
Chris Jones, 0.5 sacks, higher all day. That could be 1.5. I think I'd still take the higher.
Yeah. All right, that one's good. What's Cousins at?
All right, so Cousins 292 in the air.
Coming off a shitty game, but again, the Vikings, and this is one that could be an air game. Even if they are down, they're going to be throwing. So that 292 looks pretty doable.
Zach Wilson got 245 against the Chiefs last week, which in regular terms means that Kirk Cousins would have got 1,300 yards.
Yep.
So I'm very tempted to go higher on the 292.
I am too. I'd be on board with that.
Cam Akers, 23.5 or half a touchdown, or the 31.5 on combined yards. He had 40 last week.
Yeah.
How are they going to use him? We don't know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Madison 56.5 came out running tough.
He did
last week. Well, I guess sounds like he's in a spaceship.
It's this damn computer of mine.
All right, Justin Jefferson. We always go Justin Jefferson.
They got 103.5 now as the line. It's been like 98 lately. They're putting that up a little bit.
Yeah, I think the receptions or touchdowns are the ones that we would go for here.
We all seem a little bit high. 34 yards after catch is the one that I like, actually.
Addison, goose egg last week. Kind of want to steer clear of him.
Yeah.
AJ
Osborne, you never know.
we never do anything with him. Hawkinson. Man, these are kind of hard this week.
Yeah. Yeah, Hawk, I can see Hawk getting right around that 55.
Greg Joseph. Yeah, right. Uninterested. Cam Bynum, 7.5 tackles. Yeah, we're going higher on that, right?
Yeah, he always does. He always gets higher than that.
So we got 3 so far. Let's get one more. Daniel Hunter, half second. Oh, nothing for Hitman.
Yeah, so
here's
the one. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say the one Chiefs one we did, I almost want to get rid of it because what do we do? Kelsey, let's get rid of that one because the Chris Jones one seems like a gimme.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to pick at least one from the Chiefs, so let's have Chris Jones be that.
Okay.
And you pick one.
All right, go down. I actually like the 31.5 combined for Cam Akers. I think he'll do more than that, so let's do that. Higher there.
All right, let's do one more. So let's do Justin Jefferson, and I'm going higher on the receptions.
Are we going higher everyone again?
Yeah, well, if we ever do lower, it'll be like the Bears game next week. Something all Bears will be lower.
All right.
So there's 4.
What you putting in this one?
We're going 10 bones. If we win, we get all 4 of those right. We get $100.
Wow.
$100. It's that easy. Like I said, we just proved once again how easy Underdog Fantasy is. Get it in. Once again, here are our picks. Chris Jones needs higher on the sacks. Cam Bynum higher on the 7.5 tackles. Cam Akers high. Yeah, we do higher every time. Cam Akers higher in 31.5 and Justin Jefferson higher in 7.5 receptions.
Two defense. I don't know if we've ever done defense before. We got 2 this time. So again, guys, promo code SKULL. Download the app. It's fantastic. You'll love it. It's the best fantasy out there right now. Best thing.
Let us know if you download it, and we'll be checking back on these tomorrow.
Yeah, and keep your skull in your hole.